Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Wednesday. My name is Gio, this is Matt, and we are Drinks and Chill. What are we drinking today, Matt?
So today we are drinking the Crowded Barrel Wheated Eleanor.
Wheated Eleanor.
Yep. For those of you who aren't familiar with Crowded Barrel, they are a small distillery, but you've probably heard of the Whiskey Tribe, which is a huge whiskey YouTube channel. This is their whiskey, and Crowded Barrel is the distillery that the two guys on that channel, Rex and Daniel, own. This is the Wheated Eleanor. So they source this from MGP, and this is a wheated bourbon. So that means that it has wheat in its mash bill instead of rye.
Okay.
Because most bourbons will have corn, rye, and then barley, but they have corn, wheat, and then barley.
Oh.
And it says here it has a mash bill of 51% corn, 45% wheat, and 4% malted barley. So 51% corn is actually the bare minimum that a bourbon can be to still be called a bourbon.
Oh, okay.
So this just barely made it. This is 118.7 proof, so
Yep.
it might hit us a little bit. I feel like I'm still getting that vanilla though.
Yeah.
It's hard to get past that alcohol on this one.
Yeah, you can really smell that vanilla.
Yeah. Oh, but this is good though. The thing about them, and if you watch their videos, you know that they love whiskey. And it's more important, I feel like, obviously I can't speak for them, but I feel like it's more important to them to make a good whiskey than it is to like make a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Every whiskey of theirs that I've ever tried, I've just thought like, wow, this is really good. I regret not getting their rye, just because I'm not a huge rye fan, so that's why I didn't get it. But next time they release a rye, I definitely want to try and get it.
Being 59% alcohol, you can really taste that bite there. But that bite is not as strong as I thought it was going to be.
No, it's not. They're probably about an hour and a half away from where we are. And I went up there a few weeks ago to like volunteer. They gave me this as like a thank you for the volunteering.
Okay.
So like I thought that was really cool. Like I didn't expect to like really get anything for going up there. You know, they gave me this and I was like, wow, that's awesome. So I'll take it. But I don't know how well you can see on the camera. I'm gonna hold this up to the camera. You can actually see the picture of Eleanor. Let me get out of the light there. Kind of in the bottle. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a cherry now. I hate to say it because you always give me a hard time, but chocolate.
You know what? I'm getting that chocolate smell too.
Are you really?
No.
Oh. I feel like the vanilla I was getting was more like not like a vanilla cream, like a vanilla frosting type of vanilla.
Mm.
I feel like that's the vanilla that I get out of that.
Yeah, like an icing.
I'm still trying to pick out. I feel like I'm not doing this whiskey justice, honestly, with the notes I'm getting, because it's just so good, and I know a lot of care went into it. Like just from being up there and just like seeing like the process, it's just like you know that there's a lot of care that goes into to what they do here. So what do you think of this one?
I like it.
Yeah.
The bite's a little bit strong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be something to take into consideration.
This would have been a good one to add water to. We need to have a water dropper with
Yeah.
us at some point.
But after you get past that and you kind of like savor that taste a little bit more, then you can taste the vanilla and it tastes good.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right, well, you know what's next.
Yep. All right, time to add.
Time to add Crowded Barrel to the infinity bottle. I don't know what I'm doing. You want to take that lid off? All right, and what we're doing is
I don't know what to do.
every Whiskey Wednesday, we are adding a half ounce of whatever whiskey we try to our infinity bottle. And at the end of the year, we are going to try it and see how it is. So Crowded Barrel is now added to our infinity bottle.
Yep.
And Rebecca Creek, by the way, which is the bottle we're using, is also a local distillery to us. It's actually about 10 minutes away from where we live. The reason we're using their bottle is because I always thought it was like a really nice bottle, but also it's just the bottle that I had like available to use. So,
and hopefully it's large enough for the rest of the year. I don't know if we're gonna make that.
I hope we do. If not, then we'll move to a larger bottle. But I did the math, and it should just about fit. But we'll see.
And I wonder what the percentage will be. Like, would the percentage of alcohol change?
Oh yeah, because I mean we're putting all kinds. Like this one here is 118 proof. We've put 40 proof in there. We put like the whole like spectrum in there. That Maker's Mark was like 110 proof. So I mean we need to get like a proofing machine to see what the proof ends up being.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So that is our review on Crowded Barrel.
Eleanor weeded.
Eleanor weeded. It's it has a little kick to it, but past that kick,
we didn't give it a rating.
Well, that's what I was going for.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Keep going.
It's a little kick to it. But if you get past that kick, it's pretty good. So I would give it probably an 8.
Yeah.
Probably what I would go with.
It's so difficult for me to be biased here because I'm such a fan of their channel, and I've met them, and they're like really the nicest people. So that being said, I feel like I have to agree with you and give them an 8. Just because it's really good. And I think for me, I do have a little bit of trouble getting past that proof, but at the same time, it's.
Being that high of a proof, like you expect to be like just smelling grain alcohol basically, but you're not. You're still getting some of that hint of vanilla and like what he says, chocolate and some cherry in it. But but outside that, but it's just the proof that kind of like kicks a lot of it back down.
Yeah. No, but that's an awesome bourbon, and
I'm sure there's Eleanor that has less. Percentage of alcohol.
Yeah, there's a Eleanor. One of the other ones I have, and we'll have to do a video where we just try the various expressions that come from Crowded Barrel, because I have a few of their bottles, and there are some. I think this one kicks a little bit harder than some of the others that we've had.
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that's one of their strongest proof ones, right?
Probably. Yeah, probably, because they bottle everything at barrel strength. I say that, but they just released one that I think they did water down a bit, but for the most part they stick with barrel strength, at least for the Eleanors, as far as I know.
So I'm sure that this one will be like a couple of drops of water. I think it'll make a big difference.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. We'll have to revisit this one when we get a water dropper.
Yeah. Well, that's our review on Eleanor, and tell us what you think, if you tried it or not. If you I have no idea where I was going with that. Tell us what you think about Crowded Barrel Eleanor weeded, and if and what expressions that you like from it.
Tell us what your favorite weeded bourbon is. And if you've tried, Crowded Barrel, because it's hard to get. You can't get them in stores. You have to go to the distillery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you've tried Crowded Barrel, let us know what your favorite release that they've done is. But if not, just let us know what your favorite weeded bourbon is.
Well, like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell us what you think, and any other whiskey recommendations that you may have.
Yep. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we upload, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at drinks_chill. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.